Calling all future basketballers, if you're ready to become the next LeBron James, then you've come to the right place. Learning a new motor skill can be challenging, but we got a few tips to help you transfer your skills in basketball. Motor skill transfer refers to the application of a learned motor skill in a different task or context from how it was acquired. Transfer is an important aspect of motor learning, particularly in the case of basketball, in which the skill players learn in training for shooting hops must be transferred into a different context of playing a game against opponents. Schmidt and Lee proposed 3 valuable tips to maximize the transfer of motor skills. Firstly, during Fitts and Posner's cognitive stage of skill development, it is suggested that being able to see the similarities or differences between what we already know and what we are learning helps with learning new motor skills. We will break down the shooting movements into 6 steps according to Schmidt and Lee's part-task practice theory. The first 3 steps will focus on positions similar to everyday movements like standing still, preparing to jump, opening your arms to say hi, and looking at where you want the ball to go. Next, the following 3 steps will be positions that are different from everyday movements. These include holding the ball like this, then shooting the ball, remembering to flick your wrist and follow through. While players are gaining these declarative representations of shooting a basketball, it is also beneficial to point out similarities and differences between different basketball shots, including jump shots, fadeaway shots, and free throws. Across all of these shots, the fundamentals of shooting are similar. However, the shots are executed using different leg movements. Jump shots requires players to jump upwards when shooting to gain height, while fadeaways involve jumping backwards to create distance from the defender. In contrast, free throws require players to ground their feet, highlighting these similarities and differences during acquisition aids transfer of the underlying shooting skills across different techniques. Secondly, Schmidt and Lee recommended using verbal cues to encourage transfer involving labeling actions that share the same underlying structure. Basketball trainers can use verbal cues to encourage transfer across different basketball shots. For example, follow through can be used to remind players to extend their arms out and flick their wrists during all types of shots to get maximum power.
Follow through.
Another verbal cue is watch your elbows, which reminds players to keep their elbows tucked in during all types of shots to ensure their throws are straight.
Watch your elbows.
These cues encourage transfer across basketball shooting, promoting correct task execution and allowing players to make quick and court adjustments. Finally, practice is always indispensable. Schmidt and Lee's third transfer tip recommends using variable practice under a variety of circumstances, which helps learners easily transfer their skills in different contexts. For instance, we can practice shooting from lots of different distances and positions, such as right beside the hop, free throw line, and 3-point line. Moreover, the shooting practice can be conducted at either defender absent or present contexts. These are beneficial to players to help them transfer shooting skills to diverse contexts. If you follow these tips with discipline and practice, we have no doubt that you will become the next LeBron James.